So today we are replacing the display panel on an HP 15-DY2023CA laptop. It's quite a mouthful, but I'm kind of used to seeing that product description for this line of cheaper notebook. This one in particular has an 11th gen Intel Core i3 with 2 cores and 4 threads. I believe 8 gigabytes of RAM. We'll find out in a moment because we do need to take the bottom panel off to disconnect the battery from the motherboard. So before we do anything, let's check that out. Before that, I just want to mention that the replacement display panel was purchased from laptopscreen.com. Especially if you live in Canada, this is a solid choice to buy your display panels. And unlike purchasing from, say, like AliExpress or eBay, you get some pretty good customer support and also a guarantee that you don't have to deal with things coming in from overseas and very complicated return scenarios. You can search for the applicable laptop here. And this replacement HP panel costs $91.75, which includes shipping and tax. And along with the order, they included these adhesive strips all for free, which will come in handy a little bit later when we're installing this display panel. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, you can remove the screws here and right here. And using a tool similar to this one, you want to gently pry up these little rubber pieces because there's bound to be some screws underneath. Okay, and there's an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws to remove. Now using something like a plastic guitar pick or this iFixit tool, we can score along the palm rest and release the little plastic clips holding the bottom panel in place. Looks like to disconnect the battery, we need to remove the 5 screws holding it in place. Now to remove the display panel bezel, you can take that plastic guitar pick or iFixit tool again and start scoring along the top, sides, and the bottom down here. Just being careful that we're gently releasing plastic clips or scraping through a adhesive to get this off. Okay, and this little plastic piece right here that goes across the bottom of the bezel, I believe it helps just to gently pull it forward, maybe with a tool like this from the iFixit kit, just to release the extra plastic clips down here without yanking it out and breaking something. I believe that the display panel is held in with some adhesive strips. I see one right here just poking out right by the Wi-Fi antenna. And there's another one right over here. We'll dig that little tab out. Okay, I've got a hold of it. Now the key is just to gently pull it up. Don't tug too hard or you'll probably break it. Even if I am gentle, I might still break it. We'll find out. But this will release the panel from the back. Total success. We got the whole strip out. It's a good thing Laptop Screen shipped some new ones because this is just a little ball now and I don't think we'd be able to reuse it very effectively. Okay, and round 2 on this side. Ah, that one totally snapped off. So luckily we did get this whole side off. I think we can just gently pry off, and luckily this whole panel is going to be replaced anyway, so we're not really too worried about damaging it any further. Alright, so hot tip, down in the lower right hand corner, I was actually able to find the other end of the adhesive strip, so I'm going to gently pull it from the bottom instead. Ah, well, that one tore off too, but we got a pretty good amount taken out. Okay, so part 3 with this adhesive. I was able to get it from the back of the panel. Now let's gently pull it out. Never mind. Snapped off yet again. Sweet God, finally got it off. Alright, so let's get this piece of tape off so we can access the display panel connector. Just like many other display panel models, We just need to get this hook up and pull out this way. I'm just laying this microfiber cloth down so there's no damage to our new display panel, despite there being a protective film on it. And let's go ahead and put that cable connection back on. And we're ready to do a boot test to make sure the display works. Hey, there we go. Well, it looks like the panel works. I can see where I damaged this foil here, just trying to get that previous panel off. Let's put a couple new adhesive strips on. All right, so now we're going to put the bezel back on. And again, we have this funky plastic clip system here that's going to take a minute just for me to try to get it in. Make sure you can lift this little piece up just a little bit so you can see what's going on. And all I can really say is best of luck. That actually didn't really take long at all. That's awesome. All right, so now I'm just going to take this time to put the battery back in, and we'll come back and show off the panel a little bit. We're good to go. This display is looking pretty crisp. I installed 16 gigabytes of RAM while I had the panel off, and we currently still have that 512 gigabyte Intel SSD. Looking pretty good. So I'd say this is a win. Thanks a lot for checking out my video. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.